Hey, maseve. So I eventually made it to the lounge. The lines were long. There's load shedding at the airport. So I got myself a little bev. Apparently Egypt Air doesn't serve alcohol. But it's fine. Tunyana or plaga, you relax. But yeah, the lines were long, passport control was long, but I eventually made it. So let's just chill and head on over to Egypt. It is Monday, the 17th of November, and we are somewhere in Egypt. So what happened was we unfortunately missed our connecting flight to Hurghada, which is an hour away from Cairo when you're flying. But on road, it's like driving to Durban. So we've been on the road for a few hours. It's like almost 3 p.m. So we're 5 to the resort. It's very windy here, so I'm glad I packed my mic. So I hope you guys can hear me. Yo. I just want to shower. I mean, I'm still in my clothes from yesterday. The only thing I've had is a salad, some coffee. I've spent about like 182 rand on coffee and water, so it is not cheap. But I can't convert. I don't convert, but I see the notifications that FNB and FNB minus a rand. So kiring, you know. But yeah, we're somewhere. The Gulf is just there. We're driving by the coast. We just stopped because one of my colleagues is doing a radio interview in the car. Guys, look at my eyes. Yo. Yo, guys. I always say this, guys. Traveling is nice. Transit isn't. Getting to the destinations is always a nightmare. The reason we also missed our flights is because they took too long to take out our bags. Go to carousel. Carousel. Maar not a carousel, guys. Like a carousel. Hey, carousel. So yeah, stay tuned. Hopefully we're gonna make it there and I can get some nice content. And then tomorrow and Wednesday we do the things pertaining the patrol.
Let's pretend this isn't my life. Let's pretend it was a great night. Let's pretend that it was real nice. Let's pretend that it's a movie. Let's pretend that it's a story. Let's pretend that it was glorious. Cause that's where I do my best work. That's where I see my real work.
Good morning, maseve. It is Tuesday, the 18th, and we are up and ready. It's just about 20 to 8. So yeah, beautiful resort. Yo, this place is beautiful. So we're gonna do some stuff. I'm actually just want to show you the view. But yeah, we're just gonna do some stuff today, and I'll film that. Tomorrow's when we drive, so that's cool. Yeah, let's go. First car I'm driving today is the Nissan Juke. It's left hand. Yo guys, they're giving me left hand unsupervised. Anyway, this is the interior of the Juke. But we'll do some chats later. Let me just drive and see what happens. Can you believe I am driving a left hand drive vehicle in the streets and quaint towns of Egypt? Unfortunately, I'm alone in the car, so there's no one to film me, but I'm driving the Juke. And the Juke is not coming to South Africa, guys, so this is just vele. But yo, this is so cool. Like, wow, this is very interesting. Maseve, this is the interior of the new X-Trail. You've got this nice leather wrapped steering wheel with multifunction buttons as well, which I find to be really nice. Digital cluster up in front, that nice protruding infotainment system screen. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is quite hard to connect, and it also has a limit on the amount of devices you can put in here, because when I put in my phone, it said I must disconnect other people's phones, so I was like, okay. But I think the interior is very well put together. I find it to be really nice, to be really inviting. It's very plush and very the quality of materials is actually really good. So this is what the new X-Trail looks like, and it's set to come to South Africa, but we don't have exact timelines as to when it is to arrive. And if you are interested in the Nissan X-Trail and would like insurance on it, click the link in my description box, which will lead you to the Hippo website, where you can compare up to 12 different insurance codes. And on average, Hippo customers save 455 rands on their premiums. You can even save more. So click the link in my description box and let me know what you get. But for now, let's take a moment to admire the new X-Trail. I have to mention that the new X-Trail will come in an e-powered derivative, so no petrol, no diesel. It's a bit of a complex component, a bit of a hybrid, not necessarily a hybrid, it's an electric vehicle, but I'll let you guys know as soon as I have more information. And this is the star of the show, the Nissan Patrol. This is a behemoth, a huge vehicle that I've absolutely loved since its inception. It looks cool. It just looks at home in the Egyptian desert. It was absolutely stunning. So I had a chance to drive it. Like I said earlier, this was my first time driving left-hand drive. Now I'm supervised. I got the man Nasar Tepiga Patrol. Mara narfile di Juke. But anyway, it was actually cool driving this car in and around Egypt. We drove it around the resort as well as on some off-road places. But I think this car is stunning. So it uses a 3.5 liter V6. Twin turbo, by the way, producing around 313 kilowatts and 700 newton meters of torque, and is mated to a 9-speed automatic gearbox. This car is set to come in 2027, if not earlier. So in Egyptian pounds, this car costs 14 million EGP, Egyptian pounds. So if we convert, I think you're looking at around 5 to 6 million rand, but that is not the confirmed pricing, so don't take what I say as law, please guys. So we are hoping that the pricing will be significantly lower than the Egyptian pricing, but yeah, I think the Patrol just looks really good. I'm excited to see it come in SA. This car is set to rival the likes of your Lexus GX, and your Toyota Prado, but I think the Prado is a bit smaller, BMW X7, but I think this is a full-blown off-roader, so I feel like the X7 is a bit of a more city slicker, but yeah, I think the Patrol looks really good. I think I just love driving it. I think it just commands presence, and as much as it is a 7-seater, it doesn't drive like a 7-seater. It's not heavy, it doesn't feel cumbersome to drive, it handles itself very well. So I think the power plant and this displacement is absolutely perfect for this vehicle. The fact that this car even has screens adds to the luxurious element of the Nissan Patrol. I think the red interior is a bit of overkill, like it's a bit much. However, I understand where they were going with it, just trying to make it more luxurious, more premium, and I think they got it right. So I'm hoping Nissan brings this car a lot earlier than 2027. I think by that time it will have aged a little bit, but I think the Patrol is absolutely fantastic.
Just look at me, I'm a ghost with nothing left. Hollow, emptied out. What got lost can't be found. You stole every bit of me, now I can't remember. Ooh, who I am, what I like, what I do, what I'm like when without you. Ooh, should've known you're too good to be true. You don't come